Jamie Foxx, our thoughts are with him.
Absolutely.
Crazy situation over the past couple weeks with Jamie's health. Have you heard anything about his situation?
I mean, I've heard things, but I wouldn't, I think I'm very fortunate to have the relationship that I have with Jamie.
Hey everyone, it's your favorite gossip girl back with some juicy news. All the parties that P. Diddy had thrown seemed to not be enough to make people quiet about the skeletons in his closet. Kevin Hart ultimately believes that whatever it is that Jamie Foxx has against Diddy could eventually taint the music mogul's power and reputation. Okay, not that his reputation is pristine to begin with, but Kevin, being someone who has been in the industry for a long time as well, definitely knows a lot of shady things about different artists and celebs.
In this case, man, you just want the guy to get out of the situations and get back home. I don't know the details or the exact details as to what's going on, but to my knowledge there is a lot of progression.
Now, we all know that Jamie and Kevin have been good friends as well, just like Diddy and Jamie. So why is Jamie suddenly trying to expose Diddy? Oh gosh, we just know that all these parties will eventually backfire at Puffy. Come on, this might have been a tradition for him and the guests that are excited to be invited, but not everyone is happy with Diddy's reason for organizing these festivities. This was all fun until more and more people started to talk about the horrors that go behind closed doors and all the creepy things that Diddy is forcing some of his guests to do, especially young talents who are seeking his help. You certainly heard the news about Fox's hospitalization, and a lot of speculations are actually going around about the real reason why he had a medical emergency. Apparently, someone was behind the mishaps, and some fans are actually pointing fingers at Diddy. This was not the first time that Diddy was accused of such a thing, but the dude has power and influence to make him untouchable as well. Why else do you think he is able to get out of all the controversies, even though people have proofs about some of their claims? I guess that is the power of money then. But as I have mentioned, a lot of artists and even those who worked with Diddy before are also having the courage to speak up against him, even though they know the dangers of offending the bad boy exec. Some of you might remember how Diddy was also associated with the death of both Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac. Until now, the law enforcement has kept quiet about the accusation, but Gene Deal, Puffy's former bodyguard, has exposed this possibility. And now Kevin Hart is joining the trend and is also sharing his thoughts on how dangerous can Puff be, especially if you have evidence that might ruin his reputation. Kevin and Jamie were not really BFFs, but these two go way back, and recently Kevin even mentioned Jamie's condition amidst his health scare, saying, "The dope thing is he's getting better in his situation, and everybody's prayers, everybody's love, energy, all that stuff is seen and felt." He added, "In this case, you just want the guy to get out of the situation and get back home. I've heard things. I'm very fortunate to have the relationship with Jamie that I can check on things. They're being tight for reasons, just about where he is, because Jamie's always been a private person."
The dope thing is that he's getting better in his situation, and everybody's prayers, everybody's love, energy, all that stuff is seen and felt. So
even his industry friends are not certain on what his state is right now. We cannot blame the family though for keeping things to themselves, but one thing is for sure, this is getting more serious than what we have all expected. According to Kevin Hart, if there is someone who would not be happy when Jamie gets better, it would be Diddy. Apparently, Jamie knows too many things about Puffy that he is getting afraid that he will hold it against him and drop some juicy details about the music mogul in the future. We all know this guy is shady, but nothing has been actually proven against him. Well, that was not because he is really not guilty of anything, but it has something to do with his power, money, and influence. But what could this revelation be that is making Diddy on edge about the Oscar winner's recovery? Some fans are saying that Jamie might expose Diddy's sexuality. Come on, I honestly do not think that Puff cares about that anymore. Actually, a lot of other artists, including 50 Cent and Wendy Williams, have touched on this topic. This is kind of an open secret already. And his sexuality is besides the point, because what is more worrying is the fact that Puff is preying on young talents. Rumor has it that he would force him to do indecent things that are obviously against their will before Puff offers them a deal or helps them with their music. He is taking advantage of these young boys, just like what he did to Usher. I bet that whatever Jamie has against Diddy is something bigger than this. If you want to know how shady Diddy is and what are the things he is capable of doing, then make sure that you are already subscribed to our channel to get the latest updates and hottest tea about your favorite celebs as well. Now, going back to the video. Some theories were quite interesting. Well, we all know how much Diddy loves his parties, that he would spend millions of dollars just to gather people from different industries. And Jamie had the mistake of mentioning this in a video. Fans believe that Fox has a clip of some nasty things that happen behind closed doors in Diddy's shindigs. To say that these events are epic is an understatement. To be invited in one would be an honor to some as well, because big personalities are often attending this. And since Puff was the one who organizes these and who made these gatherings possible, his rules should be followed, or else he will get disappointed in you and would possibly get mad at you for turning him down. These days, more rappers are getting weary of Puffy's invitation because many of them believe that this is just a trap. They think that Diddy is only inviting these men just so he can lure them to him and eventually force them to do unimaginable things. Jamie is often present in these parties, so chances are he really knows what goes on and what is Puff's purpose for going extra just for a party. But some would think that these two had been friends for a long time as well, so it would be impossible for him to harm Jamie. Oh come on, this is Diddy we are talking about. He mostly cares about his reputation alone. For the past years, Jamie has been very loyal to Diddy. He never exposed Diddy of anything and had kept quiet about all the controversies being thrown at Puff. Many of Jamie's fans were outraged that someone is trying to sabotage his career and taking advantage of his current health status to bring him down. This guy is loved by many, not only by the fans, but also by his fellow actors. To think that someone would want to hurt a good guy like him just does not make sense. Even Kevin Hart was careful with his statement about Jamie's health update. These people, Jamie's friends and family, all seem to have a generic response about his condition. Add to the fact that their statements are kind of ironic, because someone would say that he is already getting better, while some would reach out to the public to pray for him as if he is still in a life-threatening situation. His family must also be keeping quiet because there are reports that the police went to Jamie because he was claiming that someone wants him dead. We do not know for sure who this is, but the person is certainly powerful to pull off such vendetta against the star. Kevin Hart, though, believes that this has something to do with Diddy's wild parties. There must be more to the speculation. More creepy details of the things that these people do in such gatherings. Maybe Diddy does not want anyone confirming his sexuality and how he takes advantage of young boys, because then he would no longer be seen as a playboy and womanizer that he is trying so hard to portray. Again, this issue is more than just him being closeted. He can choose to hide it for as long as he wants, but he should not use his money and popularity to satisfy his sexual fantasies. A lot of young talents just wanted to showcase what they can offer without being abused or anything like that. These rumors have been going around for years already, but many are still afraid to speak up about it. Some are saying that this could also be the reason why 50 Cent is always acting like Diddy offended him big time. Yes, he is always attacking Diddy and saying that he is gay or fruity, but this might also have something to do with Puff offering him a deal in exchange for inappropriate acts.
Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys.
Why y'all not?
Hey yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fifth. He loves me. He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have
see
a
it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't see
Y'all can't
it,
see that he loves me.
But see,
you really.
If all of these are true, then we understand these artists, especially rappers, who are trying to distance themselves from Puff. He is a dangerous man and someone that you would not want to cross or offend. Just look at what is happening to Jamie. He is already so accomplished and famous, yet he can still experience such struggles in life. Kevin might want to say more, but because of his fear of Diddy as well, he cannot spill all the tea. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and click on the notification below to be updated whenever we have a new update. Until next time, stay tuned for more juicy gossip.